Welcome back everyone. In the common 81 shortcut keys in any Microsoft Windows Word application, we learned about selections, not selections, we learned about moving cursor. Today we are going to see about selections. Why do we need selections? We need a part of the content or some other word or sentence or any phrase that to be selected and to be moved to another place. So before how to we would, but need have some selections. How do we select? Let's see now. I place the cursor here. Always observe on the left hand screen where my mouse is moving, where the selections go, and right side you have the shortcut keys. Okay. Is it right? Now let's start. Normal home key means the cursor moves to starting of the line. See the blinking on the left hand side, and end means it moves to right hand side, end of the line. Home means starting of the line. Now I place cursor somewhere in between here. Now I use shift home. From cursor position to starting of line, it is selected. See, highlighted portion shows that it has been selected from the cursor position to the starting of the line. The same way I use shift end. It has been selected from cursor position to the end of the line. Shift home means shift from the selection where the cursor is not there, it is starting of the line. Again you move the cursor here. Shift home from the selection has come from the cursor position to the starting of the line, and shift end from cursor position to the end of the line. Now normal page up, page down means the scrolling downwards. Page up means scrolling upwards. Now I place the cursor somewhere here. Shift page down. It is selecting downwards till where you stop, there it ends. Now here I came to last page. See, this is my third page. I am at the last, so there is no further selection. Now you see whether it is selected or not. Now see with the scroll bar I will show you whether it is selected. See the highlighted portion, it is all selected from the cursor position. See the topmost part is not selected because from that position towards downwards it has been selected. To take away any selections, just any arrow. Is it right? So come to the document, press any arrow, it has been moved. Again shift page up, it is selected upwards, it is not selected any downwards. See from the cursor point towards upwards it is selected. So I show you somewhere. I go to second page. If I wanted to go to second page, control page down. Now my cursor is in second page. See now I use shift page up. See what happens. Shift page up, it is going selecting upwards. See, shift page up, it is selected upwards. Shift page down means selection downwards, like that. To remove the selections, any arrow. Now see, control shift home. Normal home is takes the cursor to the starting of the line. Control shift end of the line. We have seen these two commands. Now shift home, shift end is for in between the lines. I say control shift home from cursor position to the first page, from the cursor position to the first page, first letter, from the cursor position. You will see here from the scroll bar. See from here upward. Shift page up means some paragraphs are selected. Shift page down means some paragraphs selected downward. But I use control shift home from cursor position to the first page, first letter has been selected. Now remove the selections. Any arrow in the application. See arrow. Now control shift end from cursor position to the last page. See, this is my last page started. It came to the end of the page selected. Let's see the selections here. The scroll bar I show you. From the cursor towards downwards, it has been all selected because my cursor is at starting. So from starting to end, it has been totally selected. Okay, if I place any between, let's say I place the with mouse, I show you how to place. I place it and select for you. I am between somewhere in second page here. See, second page some between. Control Shift N, cursor moved downwards and selected to the last page. See now. Now top part is not highlighted. From the cursor position which is selected is highlighted behind. In this way we can select. Now we see, or for always selections, your cursor position is very important where your content want to be selected. Now normal left arrow means one letter left. Normal right arrow, one letter right. Control left arrow, one word right side is moving. Control right arrow, right side moving. Control left arrow, one word left side moving. Now we use shift now. Control Shift right arrow. It is selecting one word towards right. Isn't it? Not the phrases like Shift Home and Shift End. It is selecting one word. Control Shift right arrow. To take away the selections, any arrow. Again Control Shift left arrow. Two words left side, one word is selected. Those way we can select the words. Now again see now. There is another method to select a particular word without using keyboard. Just to double click on the particular word with your mouse, it gets selected. See now that absorption has been selected with the double click of my mouse on the left click of my mouse. Now Control Shift up arrow. Till now up arrow means only one up arrow moves upwards on one line. Down arrow means moves downwards. Control up arrow, one paragraph upwards. Control down arrow, one paragraph downwards. See now between 12 and this Wi-Fi is moving or not. Now I use Control Shift up arrow. It is moving, selecting one paragraph. You see 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 from the cursor position. It is selecting upwards one paragraph. That's why I made you the points with paragraph. One paragraph have a numbering to make you know very easily. Now I take away the selections. Now again use from the cursor position also. Always I am telling cursor position. Where it is I don't know. It is not known. I am not seeing it. But still I do the cursor. Control Shift down arrow. See. It is somewhere in middle of that extreme of that line. From there it is selecting one paragraph downwards. Like that we can select between paragraphs. These are the way we can use with paragraph movements and selections. Now Control A means to select a whole document, entire whole document. It is from how many pages it is there, it is getting selected. Let's see whether all the 3 pages content is selected or not. As I have only 3 pages here. See page 3 of 3 showing whether all content is selected. See now I am on third page, moving up, second, and I came to first page. Whole content is selected. Is it right? So these are the ways we can select our content. Till now in the first part we know the cursor movement. In the second part now we have known the selections. Thank you for now. I come back with the third part with you font options in the next video. Thank you for now.